bad. You're getting through okay. The band is in very, very good shape. In very, very good shape. They're loosely, so it's nice to hear the stations coming through. It's nice to hear the people that are getting out working portable bicycles, full of courses. He does. Up in Blackpool, he always puts in a fantastic signal because he can wind it up to 100 watts. He can wind it up to 100 watts up there, so he sits there on the promenade there. I can visualise it now. I can see the handrail there as he's sitting there, and he's just the other side of the promenade on the beach. And he's wrapped up nice on the beach. I can't tell whether it's a good time of the year or not. And yet I know what it's like on the east coast of England, so I really do know what it was like. We're back in the 1970s. We went camping at Clacktown in Whitsun. We don't have Whitsun anymore. It's 6 weeks after Easter. We went camping there on the right near the right almost close to the sea there, and we absolutely froze to death. It snowed overnight. And the wife was taking the blankets and I had it down off of me, put them on the kids, and I nearly froze to death. And certainly wouldn't do go there again, that's for sure. So we went down towards Weymouth the following year, and that part of the world is very, very nice. But certainly not around the east coast, around the east coast of Essex and Suffolk. It's just too much there, Lucy. M6ECG portable VK2UT.
VK2UT, Mike 6, Echo Charlie Golf Stroke, portable returning. Yeah, all fine there, Brian, and I've managed to record some of that over, so I'm still recording now, and I've zoomed in to show you your signal report, and hopefully we'll be able to hear it on the YouTube video when I get it home. And I've just taken a little shot of me as well, and so hopefully that won't have broken the camera high. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. It can get very, very, very cold down here, and so the reason for trekking out to Walton on the Naze yesterday was to really see whether the location would work, because I can get there very, very easily in the car, and I can set up the antenna there very, very easily. And of course I'm thinking now, where can I go that's going to be the best place for me during the middle of winter? So I'm trying to think of places that I can operate from the car, but actually I think it's a bit of a non-starter, because from all of the tests that everybody's done, including Dave up in Blackpool and G0SBW over in St Osoph, the bottom line seems to be, to work portable on very low power, we need to be very, very, very close to the sea, i.e. on the beach itself. And as you know, coming from Essex, it's very hard for us to actually drive down onto any beaches here. Everything is cordoned off with railings so that people don't hurt themselves, and anything that's not is normally owned by landowners who don't want you on their land. So it's very difficult to find a place where you can actually drive down onto the beach. So I think what I'm going to have to do, Brian, is I'm just going to have to find some very nice cold weather gear and get myself a bit padded up and a few more scarves and a few more layers, and just bite the bullet and keep going down to the beach. Hi. Mike 6, Echo Charlie Golf Stroke, portable, returning to Victor Kilo 2 United Tango. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, I reckon thermal underwear might go well there, Lucy. Thermal underwear could operate in the winter. M6ECG portable. VK2UT, no problems. Well, if you go post it on the net, I've got my email address on the net on QRZ. So if you do post it on the net, and you do put it on, if you don't, that's fine, that's no problem. But if you do, please send me an email and let me know where it is so I can have a look at it. That would be fantastic there, Lucy. You know, so yeah, that would be really, really good. But I reckon thermal underwear would go down well. I mean, I worked outside in England. I worked in the building trade from 1966 to 1981 till I left England, and I always found it very, very cold indeed being outside in England. And I've also worked up in the Shetlands. I spent 18 months up in the Shetlands, and that was very, very cold indeed. But, I certainly wouldn't recommend it, but no matter, even up there, the workplace was actually working at Corrigan on the Thames in overnight, working at night time for about 4 months at the Shell refinery. That was bitterly cold, absolutely freezing cold. place I did. And I've got to shake and think about it. So, but if you can operate, then I reckon you might need a couple more scars or more. To be honest, there. So there you go. Anyway, I'm now retired now. I got out of the building trade in '95, and I've been licensed since 1980. Since 1980 with a G call sign. I only had it for a year. So there you go. I wonder how long you've been licensed there, Lucy. I wonder how long you've been licensed. I know an M6 is a fairly new call sign, but you're up in the East, so I should imagine you might have been around for a while. M6ECGp QSO
VK2UT, Mike 6, Echo Charlie Golf Stroke Portable returning. Yeah, all fine, Brian. Well, I've been licensed since last October, so it's getting on for a full year that I've been licensed on the foundation license. So there you are, that's the story at this end, Brian, and I'm still videoing, so it's going to be a mammoth video. Mike 6, Echo Charlie Golf Stroke Portable returning to Brian. Victor Kilo 2, United Tango, go ahead.
Yes, okay then, Lucy. M6ECG VK2UT. I'm missing bits and pieces now, love. You're dropping down to a 4x3. A 4x3, but the American call sign system, I think, is very, very strict and very, very good as it is. Very, very strict from what I gather talking to the Americans there. And but they do have a foundation license and that's up to years. That you can get on this just do a weekend course for it and get on the air, which I think is fantastic as well. And if you don't need the full call, you don't need the full call. But at least the novice, at least you use a bit more power if you want to use it. But you seem to be just doing okay with 0.1. You seem to be doing okay with 0.1. And okay on the fact that you can talk to your brother in Prague using HF. And yeah, you don't probably need too much power for that. Maybe some days you do, some days you don't. It depends on conditions, as you well know. And but it's good that you can talk to people. And as far as I'm concerned, this hobby's been good for me that I can talk to my friends back in England. But then I have to use a lot of power. To get back into England a lot of times, to get past the QR Mary, you need a lot of power, to be honest, to make it on a regular basis. So I don't mind doing that. And it works for me. So there you go. Lucy, I'm going to say good morning to you. You are just going into the mud, as they say, into the mud. And it's getting a little bit hard to copy you, love, but I appreciate the chat. I've really, really enjoyed it. And hopefully I'll catch up with you again another day there. It'll be a pleasure if you did. So good morning to you. Best 73s to wrap up, though. Don't get too cold. And if you work in the winter, don't forget the thermal underwear. M6ECG Stroke Portable VK2UT. Good morning, Lucy, and back to you for any final.
Victor Kilo 2, United Tango, Mike 6, Echo Charlie Golf Stroke Portable returning for the final. Yeah, all fine, Brian, and all good stuff. And yes, watch this space in terms of the radio advancement. It will happen. It's just that I'm too busy doing it and enjoying it to be worried about sitting down writing papers and taking exams. But yes, it will happen, and it's all good stuff. And yeah, I understand what you're saying. In order to make very regular QSOs back to the UK, yeah, it's necessary to have quite a lot of power, I would think, for the sort of stuff that I do, getting into Oz and New Zealand. Of course, it's very, very random, and it's very dependent upon conditions, propagation, and all the rest of it. But there's no way I could make any probably scheduled regular contacts with anybody in particular with the small flea power that I run at this end. So yes, I hear what you're saying. The opportunity to run more power is probably a good thing to have, because at the moment we're at the peak of our solar cycle for ham radio, so it's going to drop off a bit from now on. So the extra power may of course be required at some future point. Anyway, Brian, it's been lovely talking to you. I'm still recording. This is a mammoth YouTube video, and when I get back later, I'll stick it up and I'll email you and give you a link to it. It's been lovely talking to you, and I hope that we can get to do it again. And hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend, what's left of it. Not much left for you, I guess, but the rest of the day for me. So look after yourself, hope to talk to you again soon, and very best 73 and 88s to you, Brian. Mike 6 Echo Charlie Golf Stroke Portable signing with Victor Kilo 2 United Tango. Take care, bye bye 73.
In 88s as well, and if you post it on the YouTube, I would appreciate the email. Yes, it's springtime, he's still got a lot of work to do.